Many of you already know that in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we do not pay our preachers. We're the preachers, the members. We take turns standing up and giving talks, teaching Sunday school. It's a lay ministry, and the service gives us a wonderful opportunity for spiritual growth and personal development. And I highly recommend accepting callings that are extended by bishops and stake presidents. If it's just nerves, you got to get over it. You got to challenge yourself. There is an exception. And I read about this on the church website, so I can quote it. Regarding mental health, it says, let individuals participate in making decisions about what they can handle or what they can't, so they don't have panic attacks at church. And that's what I was having after this nervous breakdown triggered by a divorce. And I was saying no. So later on, I asked my wife if she wanted to join me in missionary work. Because as a young missionary, at 19, I was in South America, and I really got a charge out of it. I loved it. And I thought, well, maybe I could do this. And I started putting my toe in it and going out and visiting people on my own. Nobody asked me to. My wife and I did so well at it, and I really couldn't do anything else, that we're called to be ward missionaries, and I've loved it. It's an easy thing for me to do. We go out once or twice a week with the elders and with the sisters. So when I meet people who are genuinely struggling with a mental health issue, and they are afraid of the commitment involved in callings that might be extended to them, I am sympathetic, because maybe they should say no. I hope I'm not excommunicated for that. But maybe they should say yes. If it's a matter of putting together a willed effort with prayer and the Spirit of the Lord, things can happen that are miraculous. But if you have serious mental health issues, you should tell your bishop. We're told as priesthood leaders, I hold the Melchizedek priesthood. I am one of the old 70s, for those of you who know what that is. The interviews are supposed to begin with questions. Even the apostles and the prophet do that. They're not supposed to just sit you down without knowing you. They need to get to know you. And they need to get to know whether or not you have the ability to fulfill a calling. So, yeah, there are promises that we make. Commitments and covenants. I make them to the Savior. I make my commitments to this church through the Savior, because He is my Redeemer. And I do believe the priesthood leaders ahead of me are inspired to do things, but I'm also inspired from the grassroots to let them know where I am and what I can do. And because I've had priesthood leaders who are willing to work with me, I can say right now that I think I'm a pretty good missionary, and I spend a lot of time at it. And even though I don't have some big name title calling, I feel like I'm doing what the Lord wants me to do. And I'll tell you what, there's no better feeling in the world than that.